Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to my channel for another Heyday Farm review. Now this time I'm looking at a level 205 and it's called Carolyn's Farm. And what I like about this one is the cool use of the Halloween decoration and also a beautiful autumn section down in the bottom, or should I say top right of this actual farm. So I think you're going to like this with me. So let's go into the scenic mode, zoom out and show you the Halloween section first of all. Now with the new Halloween theme we got this beautiful purple and grey colour, and that's been mixed in very nicely with some of the existing Halloween decoration that's come within the game. And I love the way that she's put this together in this L-shaped corner that she's created. So if we zoom out a little bit, you can see what I mean by a beautiful L-shaped corner piece. Look at the way that's actually done, and I do like that. Now, as part of the design, I often like to look at how people place them out here, and I love the green, the red, the pink, the grey, the purple, the brown. All of these colours are nicely intermixed with each other here, and that does look good. If we go to the back there, you can see where she's actually created a very nice design using the potions tables and some of the most recent decoration we've got. I like the usage of the actual spiderweb path pieces that come into this. You've got flying witches as well. You've got some of the brand new decoration, the new ghosts that you can collect within the game now, and some other pieces that she's mixed in together. You've got the smelters at the back there with their smoke puffing away, which blends in very well, coming down to the organ piece on the right hand side, and then going across the road into another Halloween area. But we'll visit that one in a moment. As we come back to the farmhouse, again you can see more of the potions tables and the witches there. So I like the way that this has been created. It's definitely an interesting graveyard. It's definitely very, very nice in the way that the design pieces are put together. I like it. For me, it's the actual path pieces that really does it for this design as well. So instead of having like just the dirt trail path that you see in other aspects, she's created that kind of like haunted Halloween style effect using that beautiful spider web path that we've got in combination with the flower beds down there. Very beautiful indeed, and I like it. She's thrown in some of the rock pieces and the wild grass that we've got from the sanctuary, and again that sanctuary decoration in combination with the Halloween theme blends in very well indeed. Now coming back to the corner, here we can see some of the newer decoration, some of that chick decoration. We can also see one of the actual custom deco that has that purple and orange effect as well. Do like that one. That's a very nice one indeed. I might have to create that myself for a Halloween design, because I can think, oh, I can use that in many ways. But I wonder though, is that pumpkin spice drink down there, or is that some other kind of concoction? Now, sometimes buying the Halloween decorations is definitely an important part of the game, and I do wish that Heyday would add in more. We players love to decorate based on the themes. At the moment there's a lot of decoration that's being sold for real money, and that makes it challenging for players who want to be creative but can't afford to be spending the cash. So Heyday, once it's been in the game for a few years, could you please add it to the store as a regular item so we can purchase it anytime, not just during the Halloween theme when it comes out, but all year round, because it's nice to be able to save up and do things and get things within the game. And I'd love to be able to buy some of these pieces. In fact, I'd like to be able to buy custom decoration that's all done as well. Now, I do like this new piece that we've got. There's some packs available in the game at the moment if you want to get the skeleton bird. Again, they do enhance the design very nicely. Right, now one thing I want you to pay attention to here is the actual path piece that runs down between the two designed areas. You'll see that she's using that double path piece as though you've got the ability to drive down and then go up behind the actual graveyard itself and maybe come round the back to where the smelters are, where you can see the train track just behind, because there's that gap between the two. So it creates the impression that there is this beautiful drive that's going somewhere. So it takes you round to the dock, takes you round to the fishing area, and I like this. Now, this aspect of a drive has been added into this farm design, which blew me away when I realized and I looked at it, because you've got vehicles traveling down it. So if we come to this little corner here, this is where you see the entrance to this drive. And as we zoom out, you can come down, down, down. It feels like there is a roadway going down between the two pieces. You can see one of the cars down there going down. There's another car as well going down there. There's the wagon to the end of the farm. And you can see the other themed event areas. But this actual road running down the center, turning its corner to what looks like a building style area over the back that maybe will disappear into a tunnel as an example. And then little pathways coming off to a picnic area. I love this, I do. She's using the wagon down there with, I think it is a bicycle behind it, so the penny farthing as well, pulling that one along. The penny farthing itself is a little bit hidden, so I might want to bring it forward a little bit just so I can see it in more detail. But it's definitely there, and the actual archway hides the join between the two, giving you the impression that it is being pulled along by that. The next one you've got down there is the car from the rock and roll event. They pulled over. He's blowing bubbles and she's doing her makeup and looking beautiful. Sliding on again, you've got that little pink car. Love that one. We really do need more vehicles in the game. Not just regular vehicles that you can see as though someone drives them, but I'd like to see farm vehicles as well. Not just the tractors, but like a combine harvester, a truck and trailer with some crops in the back. Just something we can place down within the design, within a road style effect like this, to make it look like a working farm. So heyday, that's definitely something you really need to consider. I also love the covered wagon with the horses. I know many players would like to see this one come back again, and hopefully one day it will. I got quite a few in my collection already, and it is a favorite of mine as well. So I love the way that she's done this. Now, coming back to that corner, as you drive down or walk down through the cemetery area, you'll see the crop area. And again, she's using that beautiful Halloween style decoration around the outside. You go through the arches into the area, and you've got a variety of different crops growing down here as well. So very nice indeed. Now, did you know that if you tap on the actual bird houses, it's not birds that fly to it, it's actual bats. So tap on your bird houses, tap on your ponds, tap on the water by the ocean. You'll see the Halloween creatures coming out or flying to you. It looks really cool indeed. Watch out for the three-eyed fish. Moving down again, as I said, there's that pathway that joins between the two that takes you to a station where the smelters are, and then the pathway up to the top of the house where Gran and Grandpa live. So I do like this one. You've got the family graveyard down there at the moment, and again, I like the way she's using those haunted trees. Create a very nice pattern with the jack-o'-lanterns in the center and that orange fire path. There's some nice ideas for copying, especially for a Halloween design, and there are some features here that I will definitely mix into my design next year when I start being more creative. Now, as we continue across the top area, you've got that larger road path piece coming into a smaller one. We've got a bit of a party theme down there where people are enjoying some sausages and the autumn weather, as you do, so why not come and join the picnic? You've got the camping site for everybody, so of course they're having fun. Some of the seats placed down there for the guys to enjoy the little fire, pretzels, and maybe a few drinks. Just the kind of thing that my friends and I like to do. And I like this autumn feel to it. Again, you've got the camping element, you've got the beautiful pig creatures being used. We need more characters, definitely. So some more pigs and gnomes that we can place it down. Some other characters will be nice, Heyday. Maybe some sheep, maybe some donkey ones, maybe some horse ones that look like they are humans, dressed up in clothes but walking around. As we come on down, you'll see another feature that I really loved with the design. Now, this one has a beautiful orange color to it. And I did like this one when I saw this yesterday, and I thought, oh, that's very, very nice indeed. There's a good mix of green and orange in there. The blended in with the gnome houses as well, and the carving bench. You've got your pumpkin patch. This is the perfect area where you take your family, you go in there, you choose your pumpkin, and then you start carving and making jack-o'-lanterns. Maybe even turn your hand to a little bit of woodcraft, create yourself something nice to take back home for the garden or for the family. Maybe chill out and relax and enjoy the autumn leaf peeping, maybe the weather as well. And again, once you've finished all your carving and relaxing, you get back in your wagon or the car and drive home. So a beautiful design. Now coming back over here, we did look at the crop area. Sliding on down, you'll see the machine area, nicely spaced out, good proportions. We've got two basic lines going down and the join pieces coming across, with the path pieces going from left to right and up and down within the design, mixed in with some of the Halloween decoration and those beautiful purple hedgerows, which I do like. Another favourite of mine is the dark fences down there. Very nice indeed, and I do like those ones a lot. So again, a nice practical layout for finding the machines, in addition to a very beautiful Halloween design and that gorgeous path piece that comes down where it looks like you've got a road going between them. As we go across the road, you've got the orchard down there, and you've got the beautiful path pieces that go around through it. Now, I mentioned in my stream yesterday that I liked some of the orchards I was seeing, but I wanted to see paths moving through them. And this is a good example of what I mean. So it doesn't have to be straight. You don't have to use the fencing to block things down. But if you want to make an orchard style effect, I love going into the countryside. I love walking through the orchards, and there's usually like a path where the dirt or grass between the trees. If you walk into the woods, again there's that dirt trail that meanders down through it that you follow. Even animals, when they're walking through the trees, create their own path. And this is something I like to see within the game. And for me, this is a perfect example of what I'm looking for. And using the actual log paths here does create a very nice wooded effect as well. So this is definitely a good one for copying if you are interested in making something like this. And it doesn't have to be boxed like this. You can curve it a little bit more, separating the trees, but I like the fire breaks on this one. Now, as we come into the central section here, you'll see all of the animals. You'll see the livestock. You'll see that beautiful spacing. Again, very, very nice layout. I love the car park. That for me is a very good one indeed. You've got the double road there that meanders up through the trees and comes out at the back there. You've got the entrance through the Torii gates into where the barn, the silo, and all the hay and the horses are kept. As you move on down, you'll see those L-shaped animal pens. That is a very common thing within the game, and I've often said to players, in fact I said in my last stream, please do use the animal pens as part of the decoration. They're part of the game. If you're not hiding them, blend them. Just throwing them together is not good. Doing something like this where you've got bushes that overhang, where you're using a decoration up against the side of it, where you're placing custom decoration and animal pets and more up against it. It creates a very, very beautiful design that looks really good and not cluttered, because you've got that ability to walk around by creating the spacing between the animal pens and putting path pieces. I recommend at least a double space between some of the designs if you're doing this, one for a path piece and one at least for decoration. If you've got more room and you have ample space, then going with a triple or even 4 or 5 space between the animal pens and then decorating makes it look spot on. It really, really does. Very practical area and very beautiful indeed. Coming down to the themed area where you've got another Halloween theme, but using the railway tracks in this case, and I like this a lot. As you look at the custom tree decoration mixed in here, blended in with some of the gargoyles, the plant decoration, the skull paths, the poisonous mushrooms, the pigs digging holes in the ground into the picnic area. This is cool. This is really cool indeed. It's a shame we don't have any trains driving around, because that would make it so much better. Oh, imagine if we had a train that would drive around on these pieces, or even a theme train would be beautiful. That's something Heyday should do for the town. I know they actually have theme trains because I've seen them in the past, like I saw the circus train. So I would love for Heyday to modify the trains that come through the town. Imagine for Halloween having a Halloween train, just like the Hogwarts train, dropping off passengers, and all the passengers are dressed up in Halloween costumes. Oh, come on. Please, you've got to do it. You really do. A Halloween train with witches and wizards and ghouls and goblin characters getting off to be serviced in the town during that time period would be like, oh my god, Heyday, you've just made the game way better. So please, if you're watching these videos, do consider that. In fact, if you love that idea, comment down below if you'd like to see Heyday do something like that. If we can get them seeing the comments as well, they might think, hey, this is a good idea, we can do this. And if you've got suggestions for kind of haunted trains or character costumes for the towns, let me know as well in the comments below. Now, the birdhouse itself, again, is nicely laid out. It's pushed between the two purple trees. You've got a nice little area. You've got your owl lookout, and you can see the birds that are out and about following the path pieces and enjoying themselves. This is why paths are important, because it allows the non-playable characters and playable ones to move around within the game itself. Coming back over here where you've got the orchard and up the back again you'll see some beautiful decoration being used. That beehive keeper that everybody loves, and I do as well. The beautiful ladybird style decoration I love. Again, that gorgeous cat fence that's very popular at the moment. Now, overall, very impressed. There's some nice bits. I like this one a lot, but as you know, all things must come to an end, and I've got to say goodbye. Now, if you do like this farm, why not comment below letting me know your thoughts as well. If there's some ideas you want to copy, please do so. You're welcome to share and copy. I will be screenshotting again and sharing these imagery on my Instagram account, so check out that one later. Links down below in the video description. But I'm going to be saying goodbye to you now. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for this design, young lady. I enjoyed seeing it at the weekend and showing it off today. But I'll see you all next time. Bye now.